Dogecoin, XRP, and Solana holders. This video is going to be all for you guys as we look into the narrative right now that's plaguing the cryptocurrency market. This is a red day. We got through the President's Day holiday here in the United States, and then from there, guys, we did kick off this Tuesday, the first trading day within Wall Street that we are publicly trading into the red. So what do we have exactly going on? Well, there's a lot of people thinking that Solana is going to go significantly lower. XRP is still at that forefront of the discussion within the crypto reserve, within what Brad Garlinghouse is going to do within Washington. But that's all taking a back seat right now with the initiatives led by not Dogecoin, but Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency, and Dogecoin for that matter. There's a lot of rumors coming out right now that that the Dogecoin ETF will be happening very, very shortly. So there's a lot of liquidations. Right now, we've reached a number $279 million. I want to talk about what's going on exactly in the market right now, and then we're going to give you guys the update outside of that more major news headlines that we talked about within those excerpts of what I've mentioned within Dogecoin, XRP, and Solana. So before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join us here on the channel. Also, give me a follow on X at TCryptoMark, where we're going to update you with the crypto news each and every day. And let's get right into it. So these are three of the cryptos that I do talk about quite often. Full disclosure, I'll never tell you to buy or sell a crypto. It's always important to do your own research and due diligence. And if anybody out there, not just on YouTube, but on X, is telling you they know exactly where crypto's headed, please remind them that they're completely full of it, and nobody knows as the markets are extremely volatile and unpredictable, okay? But let's talk about exactly what's happening right now. Bitcoin is down a little bit under 1% in the last 24. The overall market cap's taking a 2.73% hit. We're a little bit fearful now, 38 in that fear and greed index, as Bitcoin's dominance remains around 60%. Solana, on the other hand, we're talking about an 8% dive. There's been a lot of plaguing of Solana's market within the meme coin volatility. You get a lot of inflows, but a lot of outflows. That's why it's one of the cryptos that I've always liked to swing trade. A lot of ebbs and flows, and something where we can take advantage of its volatility. Also, XRP down 4.89% in the last 24 hours. It's still something where I treat XRP a little differently than Dogecoin and Solana, to be quite exact. I think XRP is there for the long haul. That's just how I treat it. I don't consider it in the same category as a lot of my other crypto plays, but XRP, one of the more bullish narratives I think we have in the entire crypto space for 2025 and beyond, okay? And then rounding it out with Dogecoin, down 5.14%, trading at 24 cents, so getting under that 25 cents threshold once more. Where will Dogecoin head? A lot of people are talking about Dogecoin all-time highs, Dogecoin hitting $1. Dogecoin, another analyst was recently quoted saying Dogecoin would hit $1.35. I just kind of read through that and looked at that chart, and I could see that avenue coming to fruition. But right now, let's just focus on getting Dogecoin back into a solidified level where they've reached all-time highs. I did a video talking about Dogecoin versus Bitcoin, all right? And as we look into kind of the comments and sentiment from Raoul Pal and how he views his Dogecoin being a massive holder within Doge, I think this is something where as we look into kind of how this unfolds, Dogecoin presents itself with a little bit more upside than BTC does in this current moment in time, okay? But let's touch about these liquidations once more and talk about the outlook. I do think altcoins are getting ready for an extreme push. I think that a lot of people are getting frustrated at the top, and with that volatility that we've had within the Solana meme coins and that network, I think that you might see the ERC20 tokens and Bitcoin getting some strength here very, very shortly. Ethereum's kind of a sleeping giant, trading around 2,500, but as these $279 million in liquidations have impacted the broader market, CoinGlass is showing that the long position traders have basically been liquidated over the last 24 hours. And in specific, Solana, XRP, and Dogecoin have been at the forefront of these significant liquidations. Solana recording a total of 37 million. 31 million has been wiped out for longs. This is something where you look into the shorts accounting for 1/6 of that total liquidation. XRP, same kind of imbalance we're seeing as longs have erased about 4 times the amount wiped out from short position traders, 10.71 and 2.35 million respectively for long and shorts. And then DOGECOIN, okay, very similar to Solana, as longs erased 1/6 of the total liquidation at 8.51 million, as the traders that were short on Doge cleared 1.57 million, okay. So that's kind of what we're looking at. This is kind of why we're seeing this drawdown. I think something within the more shorts and longs and people that are playing, you know, margin in terms of that, and they're trading with leverage. I think that's where you're looking into the narrative that's actually hurting the market overall. Sometimes you get the great narratives, the sentiments are all looking bullish, and then the way that this is going in terms of the leverage trading, it really does present itself in futures world to kind of hold cryptos back, all right? And yeah, it can work in the other direction, where if we get this in the opposite way, you're going to get extreme pumps a lot quicker, and that's where you're going to have that domino effect, and we're going to see the opposite of the extreme liquidations that we're seeing, opposite of 279 being liquidated. We'll have inflows of 279. Okay. But one last thing to touch upon, that is going to be the Bitcoin resistance, right? Failing to get above 100,000. This is something that we haven't done that since February 3rd. Very psychological indicator in terms of where it's at on the charts. And I think that right now, as we look into kind of the biggest liquidations, this is something where the persisting price resistance on Bitcoin is kind of holding other cryptos back as well, all right? So I wanted to touch upon that as we get out of this video. And with that being said, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, give me a follow on X, and please be sure to leave me a comment down below where you guys, where your head's at involving these 3 cryptos. I'm talking about them because these are 3 of my holdings as well. So I'm kind of keeping you guys abreast of what's going on. But these $279 billion million in liquidations have right now basically plagued the market. And as I said, I think it's mostly attributed to kind of a little bit too much margin leverage in the futures world, as well as kind of, I think we're seeing a lot from the top as the #1 asset, Bitcoin, is kind of holding the other alts back. But I think that if we get some stability from Bitcoin, where we do see an ascending kind of run for BTC, I think that altcoins are going to follow suit, and we will subsequently get back to where levels that we were once at for not just these 3 alts, but the altcoin market overall. So I'll leave you guys with that. Leave me a comment down below. What are your thoughts? And I appreciate you guys taking a couple minutes of your day to watch this video. Make sure, like I said, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.